Hello, this is the Watchdog. Welcome back to Fun with Watches. If watches weren't fun, you'd only need one. Today we're going to review the Lige LG8956. Let's start with the wrist check. It's St. Patrick's Day, so I'm wearing a green watch. So I'm wearing this Kern 8848. And Grego also wanted to wear a green watch, so he's wearing a, I've been pronouncing this wrong all these years. I've been saying Skami, but it's a Shirkame 1560. I told Grego that today is St. Patrick's Day. He said, "Who is St. Patrick?" I said he drove all the snakes out of Ireland. He said, "What about sandworms?" I said, "There aren't any sandworms in Ireland." He said, "Wow, he's good." All right, let's take a look at the watch. Comes in this box, says Lige, and says, "It is not only a timepiece, it is a piece of fashion." And wow, that is correct, isn't it? That's why we wear watches. We can tell time with our phone. And here's the watch. Here is yet another Lige on my channel. This is another small second gold Daytona homage with a sun moon display built into the 24-hour subdial. This is an homage to the gold Daytona Oyster Flex model, which is a gold Rolex for those who want some gold but don't want to be silly about it. The Chinese homage companies love this model as they can throw it on a cheap silicone strap and call it good. Real end links would be a pain, so they give you fake end links built into the case. The nice thing about such fakery, if you ever want to change straps, you still get the end link look. It does make a NATO difficult, but why would you ever put a gold Daytona on a NATO? This watch comes in 5 different colorways. We have rose gold or silver in both Panda and reverse Panda. Then we also have a blue dial. Not sure if I'm a fan of that one. Normally I like a blue watch, but that looks just wrong. The watch is 42.3 millimeters at the bezel, so this is bigger than a Daytona. 50.9 millimeters lug to lug. It's only 12.3 millimeters thick, which sounds kind of thick for a quartz, but on a big watch like this, it looks just fine. 20 millimeter lug width, and it tapers down to 18. And weighs 79 grams on the supplied silicone strap. This being an homage to the Daytona Oyster Flex, it has a ceramic bezel, not a gold bezel. Then we have the dial. The dial has a sunburst effect. Then we have the Lige name and logo printed on top. And it says Design Lige Watch, not Lige Design Watch. So I think they got a little wording wrong. Then it says Chronograph Sport, and no writing on the bottom, below the bottom subdial. Then we have a fence post minute hand and a stick hour hand. And then we have the arrow tip running second hand, because this is a small second chronograph. And then then we have the indices, and they are applied. We also have a chapter ring with the minute and second markers. Then we have a date at the 4:30. A lot of people don't like dates at the 4:30, but I'd rather have a date than no date. Then we have the subdials. On the right, we have a 24-hour indicator, and this is one that has the fake moon phase. You have a sun and the moon, implying that the sun's out in the day and the moon's out at night. Of course, we all know that the moon is not always out at night, but I don't know if that's necessary, but they must get a good deal on these movements, because I've seen a ton of these Daytona homages with this whole sun moon thing. Then on the bottom is the chronograph second hand, and on the left is the chronograph minute hand. Then we have a sign push-pull crown. And if you look at the crown action, let's see if we get that annoying minute hand jump when we set. Let's see. Yeah, we get a jump. Let's see if we can hold it, though, if that helps. Yeah, if we hold the crown when we press it in, that helps. And it's not a screw down, but look at this. The pushers are screw down. So you only get 30 meters water resistance, so you don't really need screw down pushers. But I guess if they're going to put the knurling on it, I'm kind of torn. I don't like fakery on my watches, and if you have a knurling on a pusher that's not a screw down pusher, then it's fake. But you don't really need screw down pushers on a watch with 30 meters of water resistance. The whole point of a screw down pusher is it locks the crown so you don't accidentally press it when you're underwater, but you're never going to go take a 30-meter watch underwater. So they're unnecessary. So it would have been nice if they just would have included pushers without the knurling. But then again, if they did that, it wouldn't look like the Daytona. So I don't know. But this is a small second chronograph. So press the top pusher and the bottom hand starts ticking. There are no sub-seconds. So this isn't a very useful chronograph. Press it again to stop it, and this pusher resets it. And this is not a mecha quartz, so you get a fast rewind and not an instant snapback. Then we have a flat mineral glass crystal. You don't get sapphire at this price. And then we have the case. The case is a plated alloy, and it's fine. It's shaped nice, but once again, it has the fake end links. These end links are part of the case. They're not part of the strap. Then we have a press-on case back. Once again, you only get 30 meters. Then it says all stainless steel. That is a bold-faced lie. This is not all stainless steel. And then it says 3 ATM water resistance, which is the bare minimum. And then it says 1853 Lige Dream. And here's the movement, the PE90. This movement is very, very common in AliExpress chronographs in this price range. Seen this movement a million times. The strap is silicone, and it's soft, it's squishy, and it's slick. It doesn't feel very good quality silicone. It does have these little things on the bottom though that helps the sweat. And it does have quick release, so you can change it easy enough. Then it has 2 keepers, one fixed, one floating. And the little nibs that keep it in place do a decent job. And the buckle's pretty good. It's big, it's sturdy. The prong's not all floppy. I like the buckle. Here is the watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. It looks nice, it wears nice. It is a very comfortable watch. It's a big watch though. It's bigger than a real Daytona at 42 millimeters, but it's not heavy, and the strap is comfortable even though it's cheap. Then I have 5 notches left, so you should be able to wear this 8.5 no problem. Here we are in the Lume room. Since it has a silicone strap, I wore it to bed, and when I woke up in the middle of the night, I could see the Lume, except one crucial thing was missing. As we speed up the time, bam, the hands are already gone. Why even bother luming the watch? Yes, the index lume is very good for a watch in this price range, but if you can't see the hands, you can't tell the time. What do I like about this watch? Well, it looks really nice, and it wears nice. Has a quick release strap, and the strap is plenty long. What are my gripes and groans? Awful hand loom. It doesn't even keep up with the indices. And it has screw down pushers, even though you only have 30 meters of water resistance. So it's kind of unnecessary to have to unscrew it every time you want to use it. And it has that annoying minute hand jump when you go to set it. Do I recommend this watch? Well, I'm kind of torn. I did like wearing the watch, but at $30, I think it's just a bit expensive for what you're getting. Plus, the hand loom is so bad, it's useless at night. And there are quite a few other AliExpress watches very similar that are $20 and not $30. So I'm going to say no. Well, thank you for watching my review of the Lige LG8956, and I will be back with another review. Be sure and like and subscribe to my channel, and if you do like this watch, it's not a horrible watch, I just don't give it my recommendation. If you do want this watch, be sure to use my affiliate link and I'll get a small commission. And be sure to check out my Members Choice program. Bye.